Hello students, welcome to Umadevi Children Academy. Today we are discussing the last topic of this chapter, that is the fuel cell and the corrosion. Right students? So fuel cell means the water is a kind of the electrochemical cell. How it work? What are uses of this one? We all those things we are discussed here. And corrosion, how corrosion occurs, why it occurs. This thing we are discussed here. Okay, first students, the fuel cell. How fuel cell is, what is mean of fuel cell? The fuel cell means it is a electrochemical cell which convert the chemical energy, which convert the chemical energy into electrical energy, which convert a chemical energy into electrical energy, that is called as a fuel cell. Right. So it works based on the principle of the electrochemical cell students. It is also be defined as, it is a process of combustion of hydrogen and oxygen, process of combustion of hydrogen and oxygen to emit the amount of energy called as a fuel cell. Right. You have to write like this: the combustion of hydrogen or methane or ethane or C2H5OH ethanol to emit the large amount of energy called as fuel cell. Right students? So how fuel cell is work here students? When you use this chamber, okay students, what happened here? We are using this chamber here, in this chamber. So in this chamber dip the two electrode, the electrode which is the graphite electrode, graphite which contain the many pores like this, which contain many pores. Through the pores we are passing the hydrogen gas here, and this the graphite which is coated with the platinum coating. Why we are coating with platinum? Because students, the platinum which is more easily absorb the hydrogen gas, right? Graphite which is coated with the platinum, because platinum which is more easily absorb the hydrogen gas, right students? So this is the anode, the graphite platinum coated. One is anode, graphite with platinum coated is the cathode. So here have a two inlet, the anode inlet and the cathode inlet. The anode inlet from which we are passing hydrogen gas, cathode inlet from which we are passing the oxygen gas. When hydrogen gas are passes here, when what happens students? When we pass the hydrogen gas, it absorb on the surface of the platinum. Then what happened? It release electron like this students. Hydrogen gas deposited over this anode electrode. Then again what happens students? Then it leaving electrons. Two hydrogens are leaving, two electrons, and it emitted as a hydrogen itself emitted as a hydrogen ions into the solution here. In this solution, hydrogen ions, these hydrogen ions are enter into the solutions. Right. When hydrogen enter into solution, then what happens students? Here we are using the KOH solution, alkaline KOH solution. So hydrogen ion react with the hydroxyl ions from the potassium hydroxide to form H2O. It emitted as a H2O here, right? It emitted as H2O. It means the hydrogen gas, this hydrogen gas leaving behind two electrons, and itself it jump into solution as a hydrogen ions. It jump into solution as a hydrogen ions. These hydrogen ions react with the hydroxide which is present on the water. So it forms one H2O. This is the another H2O. H2O is eliminated. Right students? Another end we are passing the oxygen gas. The oxygens we are passing here. Then what happens? Here the oxygen when you are passing oxygen, right? Just a minute. When this what are the electrons are trapped here in this cathode. Electrons are trapped here. Electrons. If you are connected with the one wire, electron travel from the anode to cathode. Electron travel anode to cathode. Electrons are traveled and deposited here. When oxygens are struck on the cathode, then the oxygens which is accepting 2 electron, it turns into 2O2 minus. Right students, 2O2 minus. This 2O2 minus react with the alkali hydroxide from alkali. It react with the water H2O. What are the waters are forms here? This water, it react with the water and forms the 4OH minus. Right students, it forms 4OH minus here. Right students, 4OH minus forms here. So this is the process how it work, how the fuel cells work here. Let's see some. Okay, the production of electricity by thermal plant, it is not very efficient method and the major source of pollution. In such plant, the chemical energy of fossil fuel the first used for converting water into high pressure steam. This is used in a Runa turbine to produce electricity. So students, so this is the fuel cell. The fuel cell which work on the basis of the electrochemical cell, and the fuel cell which help in the production of electricity by thermal plant. In thermal plant it is used here, thermal plant. Right students, and it is why it is used, because it is the reduce the pollution from the atmosphere. Very efficient method to measure source of pollution. Not very efficient method and major source of the pollutions. The such plant, the chemical energy of fossil fuel is first used for converting water into high pressure steam. Water transformed into the high pressure steam. So it is used in producing the electricity. Right students? We know that the galvanic cell directly convert chemical energy to the electric energy, highly efficient. It is now possible to make such cell in which the reactant are fed continuously to the electrode and products are removed continuously from the electrolyte compartment. So in this case students, what are the reactants are there? The reactants are the hydrogen and oxygens are the reactant which are fell down on the electrodes, continuously, which are fell down on the electrodes. The graphite electrode coated with the platinum fell down on the electrodes, right? Continuously they are fell down, so forms the 3 electrolyte component. Here the 3 electrolyte components are there, the hydrogen, the oxygen and the KOH is the 3 types of compartments are present here. 3 electrodes we are using here, right? So galvanic cell design is the converting the energy combustion fuel like hydrogen, methane, methanol used to directly into electric energy called as fuel cell. So students, here the hydrogens are there. Here in place of hydrogen we have to use methane, methanol or the other electric current. So one of the most successful fuel cell uses the reaction of the hydrogen and oxygen in the figure last time I shown up 3.12. that is, the cell was used for providing the electric power Apollo space programs. So this method, the water the hydrogen fuel is there, these hydrogen fuels are used in the electric power. It means the giving the providing the energy, providing the power energy, and in the Apollo space, the space from which with the help of hydrogen oxygens they used it as a electric energy. water vapors are produced during the reaction were condensed and added to drinking water supply the astronaut in the cells. So what are the water vapors are produced here? The water vapors are produced. The water vapors are used for the drinking purpose for astronauts. What are the astronauts are there? They are using this fuel cell. This fuel cells giving energy as well as the providing water also, because generating the water. So that water useful for the drinking purpose. Hydrogen oxygen bubbles porous on the electrodes. Working students, hydrogen and the electrodes which are attack the electrode concentrated aqueous sodium hydroxide, the catalyst like the finely divided platinum palladium metal incorporated into the electrode, increasing rate of electrode reaction. So electrode reaction is given below here. So the here already we are discussed here in this reaction. So here we are using the hydrogen oxygens, we are passing from the end, we are passing here the oxygen and we are passing here the hydrogen. Here we are using the KOH. Right students, then what happened here? Then what happens students? The hydrogens enter into the solution as a hydrogen ion by leaving behind electrons here, right? And the oxygens accepting these electrons are travel from here to here, then oxygens are accepting these electrons, it turns into oxide ions. Oxide ions again react with the water molecule to form hydroxyl ions, right? So during in which the hydrogen which releasing electrons and oxygens are gaining electron, during this process electrons are travel from anode to the cathode, so that's why it producing the electric energy students, right? So reaction here, the cathode reaction, oxygen react with water to form and accept 4 electron to form 4OH minus. Hydrogen react with the hydroxyl ion, which hydroxyl ions which is come from, where it is come from? It from the KOH or NaOH, right students, and form H2O and release 4 electrons. Net reaction, so here students 4 hydroxyl cancel, 4 electron cancel, 2 water and here 4 waters are get cancelled. Then left here oxygens are left here, hydrogen is left here, and the one more is the water. The here 4 water, 2 water, 2 waters from which out of 4 water 2 waters are left here. So 2 waters are left here because the out of 4 2 get cancelled, and 2 waters are left here, right students? The next is the corrosion students. The corrosion, the any metal which are exposed to atmospheric air to develop undesirable Lorentz condition. Any metal, you may use any metal, zinc, copper or any other metal except of the inert metals, right? So which are exposed to atmosphere, then the oxygen waters are occupy on its surface and develop undesirable condition, reddish color, greenish color and the whitish color, the grayish colors are developed the metal surface. So that is undesirable conditions students. So that undesirable conditions we call as a corrosions. For example, when you use the zinc metals react with the oxygen and H2O, the zinc surface develop grayish surface develop, and that grayish color indicate that it is an undesirable condition of zinc. If you use the copper react with the oxygen and H2O, then the copper surface develop the greenish color, its surface develop greenish layer. So the greenish layer indicate that is undesirable condition. So the undesirable condition means the rusting of copper, the grayish color means the rusting of zinc because of water and oxygens, right students? So that process we call as a corrosion. So how the definition here, metal exposed to atmospheric air develop undesirable condition on its surface, called as corrosion, right students? Corrosion is slowly coat and the surface of metallic object with oxide and or other salt of metals and forms other salt of metal. When metals are there, the metal surface oxides are contact with the metal atom. Oxides are contact with the metal atom, either copper, zinc, any atom. It is slowly occurs. It is not rapid, instant reaction. There is a very slow reactions, right? It is very slow reactions, right? So it is a very slow reaction on the surface of the metal object with oxide and other salt, maybe oxides or maybe other salt substance. Okay students, the rusting of iron is a corrosion. Tarnishing of silver develop undesirable condition. The greenish color on the copper, bronze, that is example of corrosions. It means any metal which are exposed to atmospheric air to develop undesirable condition. Reddish brown on the surface of iron, tarnish surface of silver, greenish the surface of copper or bronze. That is we called as a corrosion. That is we called as corrosion. Right students? So the corrosions in which the what are the building materials are there, bridges, ships are there, which all these things which are made from the metals, right? So for making building bridges and ships, the country has the providing the lot of amount, and after that, due to the oxidations, these metals are corrodes. What are the metals are using in building shapes and the bridges, these all are started to be corrodes because of oxidations. To prevent the oxidation, the country also lost the many crores of rupees. Right students? Corrosion of metal in which the oxide by loss of electron to oxygens. What are the metals are there? The corrosion in which the metal react with oxygen and the H2O, it turns into metal oxide. Metal oxide, right? It is turns into metal oxide. So in which what happens students? The metal lose electron to the oxygen, Mn plus and Ne minus. Right students? So it loses n number of electron to the oxygens, and oxygens are accept n number of electrons. So it means the whatever the metals are there, the either the corrosion of iron, corrosion of copper, corrosion of zinc, corrosion of the silver, all the species which is liberate electron, whether +2 or +3. Copper which is liberate the +2 electrons, zinc which liberate the +2 electron, and silver liberate the Ag plus electrons. So they are liberating the 2 Ag plus 1 electrons, zinc 1 electron, copper 1 electron, iron 2 or 3 electrons it liberated. So it means the during the reactions, the metals iron, silver, copper, zinc, which is lose electrons, Mn plus, it lose electrons, just a minute students, M turns into Mn plus by liberating the n number of electrons, and oxygen accepting the n number of electrons to form 2 minus n. Right students? It form 2 minus n. So this type of reaction occurs. So that's why all the metals are lose electron to the oxygen gain electron from the metal. So that's why corrosion will be occurs. Right students? And the corrosion of iron, the special name is given here, that is the rusting. Iron, the special name is mentioned here, that is the rusting in presence of water and air. The chemistry in corrosion, the quite complex, but it considers the essential electrochemical phenomena. So it is a kind of the electrochemical phenomena students. The metal in which the electrons are transferred here, from metal to the chemical species, electrons will transfer here, electron lost by the metal atoms, right? So the iron oxidation take place here and behave as a anode. Iron is the oxidation take place and behave as a anode. The electron released by the anodic spot means iron, and the metal go to the another spot metal, the reduce oxygen in presence of hydrogen. So oxygen which is accept electron in presence of hydrogen to form 2H2O. Right students? So here the iron which is loss electrons, iron loss electron to form Fe plus 2. Again the oxygen which is accept electrons here 2 minus, it means the minus 1. Right students? So it accepting 2 electrons, 2 electrons, right? So each electron oxygen accept 1 electron, so minus 1 state. Understood students? Right, so here the reactions are mentioned here. The oxygen accept the 4 electrons with 4 hydrogen ions to form water molecules. Electropotential is 1.23 volt. So anodic reaction, anode, the Fe turns into Fe plus, liberation of 4 electron, electropotential is 0.44. Oxygen, hydrogen ion, electron and water convert into water, electropotential 1.23, right? So here the 4 electrons are get cancelled here, and next nothing will be there. So iron, oxygen, hydrogen ion turns into Fe plus 2 and water. So this is the rusting of iron process. Right students? Rusting of iron. I hope you understood the today numericals. Thank you so much students. Thank you.